Look at your ideal job that you would like to apply for right now that you're currently not qualified for and go, okay, well, what level of education does it require? What level of like publications does this require? What level of performance might this require? Here's my CV on here. I'll just kind of like walk through the different sections in here to show you why I did certain things. So I have a bachelor's, master's, PhD in music education. The reason why I wanted to get a PhD in music education is because I wanted to teach at the collegiate level, specifically working with like undergrads as well as graduate students. And for most of the positions that would require that, you would need to have a doctorate in music education. But if you want to teach the community college, you might not need to have a doctorate. Now, because I was very interested in Research One institutions, I had to do a bunch of publications. So I've got like over a dozen publications in here for like book chapters, various research handbooks, as well as like journal articles, peer reviewed. The reason why I did this, even though it had nothing to do with the jobs that I was doing at the time, was because I wanted to get future jobs where this would be required, because I didn't want to like have a dream position open up and then have 0 publications and then not be able to get it because I wasn't preparing for that. A lot of the jobs that I was interested in also required your ability to be able to communicate with the field that you were in. In this case, I've taught both music education courses as well as computer science education courses. So I've done a ton of presentations, like over 120 or something like that, at different conferences across North America. Because I wanted to do a Research One institution, they are very interested in your ability to be able to work on and get some grants. So in this case, I've worked on like multi-millions of dollars worth of grants as a co-PI, which is a co-principal investigator. So that means I've actually conducted NSF-funded, National Science Foundation funded research as a co-PI on a variety of grants. You might not need to be able to do any of this stuff for community college or even some universities where that's not the requirement. I was doing this specifically because the jobs that I wanted to do were requiring it, and because, quite frankly, I was interested in research. So I really enjoyed doing this as like either a board member or as a co-PI on different grants. Honors and awards in general are just like great overall, especially if you have awards that are outside of like your locale. So if you have like a region specific like award as like, I was teacher of the year at my school, great, that's awesome. But if you can apply for like the national and international awards, then that will really set you apart from a lot of other candidates. So the more of these, the better. One of the biggest things they're going to look for is your experience teaching the thing that you're about to teach. If you are applying for a university position or collegiate position and you want to do it full time, try and spend years before doing an adjunct working with that particular population. If you go into it and be like, well, I think I'll be good at this, they're going to look at another candidate who actually has experience and go, okay, well, this person has like 5 years experience teaching at the graduate level or undergraduate level, whereas this person who's applying hasn't even done that yet. If you can get your foot in the door through adjunct work, I highly recommend doing that. But also teaching at the K-12 level can really set you apart from some people who teach at the community college level who have never taught a day in their life, but have like degrees in that particular field.